What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. I apologize, it has been so long since I have been on here to help you guys out. I believe it's been like a month, maybe a little bit more than a month, and I've done a video. And that is because, for anybody who knows, I had my son. My son was born a month ago. He is a month old now, which is crazy. Time fucking flies. But yeah, so my son is a month old now, and as everybody knows who has, had a newborn and dealt with newborn stuff, is it takes a little bit to get your schedule back on. You know what I mean? Like for a long time, I wasn't sleeping that much. Throughout the night, my fiance will get up a few times throughout the night and help and take care of him and stuff like that. And then I'll take him in the morning and let her sleep. So I'll have my son with me in the mornings and I'll just spend time with him in the mornings. And that's normally when I'll do my videos. So that's part of the reason why is that instead of doing my videos, I've been spending time with my newborn in the mornings, which is taking my time up. But I really want to start putting these videos out maybe around lunchtime, like I'm doing right now. Like what time is it right now? I'm recording this at 12:20 Central. I like getting this out. That way some news has come out by now, and we can kind of have a good grasp, at least for now, on the best ways to attack the slate. So once again, thank you guys for joining me as always. I'm sorry it's been so long, but a lot's been going on in my life. Exciting news. We not only are smashing daily fantasy sports at greenlightdfs.com, but we have now started smashing prop bets. Not just prize picks, but people are using the props on FanDuel, Draftkings, any sports betting website that they're able to use. I have created a player prop tool, which is at greenlightdfs.com. You get it with your access, with your NBA access that you get. You get automatic access to not only this optimizer that's showing right here, but you get access to the player prop tool. We have been absolutely destroying player props since this tool was created. It is absolutely changing the game. It has been making people a ton of money, including myself. I've been betting a good amount of money every night using this thing because it is just super easy and effective. I mean, it's instead of spending all day researching, I'm able to get the best plays and know exactly the best plays to do player prop bets on within minutes. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. And anybody that you ask that have used it will tell you the same thing. It's pretty legit, and I'm excited for more and more people to learn about it and use it and try it out. Okay? So, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the NBA High Five, and I'll let you guys get back to whatever you were doing. Here we go. Starting off at point guard, Luka Doncic, the guy that I'm going to lean with. Spencer Dinwiddie is out, as well as a few other guys on this Dallas offense. On top of that, Luka didn't really play a ton. Like, he was able to pretty much avoid playing any of the fourth last night. I know it's a back-to-back, but he did not have to play any of the fourth last night. This Cleveland defense is not nearly as good when Jared Allen is off the floor. On top of that, you've got Mobley off. So Cleveland's just kind of banged up a little bit. Luka Doncic should be able to absolutely feast here. And with the bump with no Spencer Dinwiddie and all that, Luka is the spend up that I'm looking towards. In GPP, as you can see, I have Jokic projected higher. Jokic's a very interesting play here as well. Depending on how many people the Pacers are missing, though, pay attention to that. If they're missing a ton, is huge blowout risk. But this Cleveland-Dallas game is projected to stay close. So I really like Luka in this one. For value, if we go to shooting guard and then we sort point per salary, you will see Josh Christopher. Josh Christopher is a guy that I'm really, really interested in here, man. He played 30 minutes in this last game, got 42 against the Spurs. Great spot here against Sacramento. This pretty much, Houston, Sacramento, is pretty much where I want to get the most exposure to. Okay, both these teams don't play much defense. Both of these teams are bottom in the league at defense. But both of these teams play fast and they are young, and it's just a fantastic spot to just rack up fantasy points here. So a lot of points should be put up here. Really love Josh Christopher as a value play at 3.9. Next up at center, I'm going to go Sengun. I really love Alperen Sengun here against Sacramento. Like I said, this game is very important to me. I really like this game a ton. And Sengun is a guy who could drop a 50 piece. You really never know. So with Houston missing the guys that they're missing in this plus matchup, I really like Sengun a lot. Next up, I'm going to go Theo Maladon, who's really been putting up points. Theo Maladon's been balling. He has been fantastic. Now he gets a good matchup against the Atlanta Hawks. The only thing that could bother you a little bit is blowout here, but at the end of the day, Theo's probably going to play regardless of blowout or not. I mean, he's not like their go-to guy. Regardless of how this game goes, I'm expecting him to play a good allotment of minutes. He played 40 minutes in this last game against Portland. So I love Theo Maladon, one of my favorite plays on the slate as well. And Atlanta's been giving it up to point guards, man. They gave up 45 to Jordan Poole, gave up almost 60 to Tyrese Halliburton. Theo Maladon's a guy who can put it up in multiple categories: points, rebounds, assists, everything. Really like Theo Maladon today. Last but not least, I'm going to stay in that Sacramento game, and I'm going to go with Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes is very interesting to me as well. You've got De'Aaron Fox out. You've got Sabonis out. Sacramento's really going to be looking at a few guys. Davion Mitchell has been doing fantastic. And Harrison Barnes is a big part of this team as well. Okay, both of those guys are great plays for Sacramento. I'm going Harrison Barnes because he is almost $2,000 cheaper than Davion Mitchell. So give me Harrison Barnes at a good price. Plus, I'm spending up at guard with Luka, so I like kind of getting a forward here with Harrison. So I really like this spot here. And that's it. We got Luka Doncic as the spend up, missing some guys. Close spread. Didn't play any of the fourth yesterday, so I'm not too worried about the back-to-back. If they do decide to, rest Doncic or something like that, then obviously Doncic won't be in play. But I'm expecting Doncic to go, and we're good to go. Josh Christopher has an amazing value in that favorite game. Like I said, I love the Houston-Sacramento game. Harrison Barnes, Sengun, and Theo Maladon is the high five. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Let me see real quick if I can pull up the player pool for you real quick. There you go. As you can see, you've got the players and you've got green and red. The green shows if a player has hit in different situations, and then at the far right you will see hit percentage. You will be able to see the percentage of the time that they hit that prop. Pretty plain and simple. Let's say I want to look at Luka Doncic today. I just type in Luka, boom, there it is. Shows you that his rebounds are at 8.5 in Vegas, and he hits that damn near all the time. So really love Luka as a play there. And that's about it. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Let's get this money. Try out that player prop tool if you're a sports betting guy, and go ahead and get that money with us, man. Thank you guys for joining me as always. And I'm out. Peace.